Good afternoon, sir. My question is, in light of the rapidly evolving technological landscape, particularly with the advent of breakthrough innovations in artificial intelligence, robotics, and additive manufacturing, what is the strategic roadmap outlined by the armed forces to leverage these cutting-edge technologies for bolstering India's self-reliance in defense?
Partly, I think I would have answered that question when I said that, how warfare I'm seeing it's evolving. And especially these disruptive or emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, edge computing, supercomputing, all this is going to help us in warfare to take more better decisions and faster decisions. So this is going to help us, and we have a kind of a roadmap for both. So this is that probably it helps us in the cognitive domain to take faster and better decisions. And on the other side is another range of technologies, which I said was something to do with, say, hypersonics. So we went today to see the ramjet engines, yes, etc. We are looking at, loiter ammunition. We are looking at drones, which have a very small cross-section. Now today, even Houthis have a thing to hit things at 2,000 kilometers, and they are almost like non-state. So that's the kind of technological diffusion which is taking place, even say hyper. So this is one end in which we will be able to hit at a longer range with precision tomorrow. So this is one, and you won't be able to catch it with radars, etc., because most of it is flying at 5 Mach, 6 Mach, or it's got a very small radar section. So these are two areas in which developments are taking place rather rapidly. Apart from, space, cyber, I think all this, when we're looking at all this, these technologies, these are only, we said, a revolution in military affairs, but a capability which we are trying to build in the armed forces is what we call as capability for multi-domain operations in a network kind of environment. Multi-domain would be, say, let me give a small example. I think on 17th, there was this ship, MV Ruin.
Yeah, Ruin.
Yeah, which was by Somali pirates, and they had hijacked it about 2-3 months back, and they were using this vessel. And when the Indian Navy intercepted that, there was a bit of an exchange of fire, etc. So the strength of their Marcos or commandos wasn't sufficient. So here, for this particular operation, we summoned in, say, our Air Force, with the C-17, took in some boats, etc., and went 2,600 kilometers away, and in great oceans, they dropped these boats and the Marcos, which were picked up by INS Kolkata, and then, having seen that, MV Ruin stopped, and they surrendered. So a major operation was by the Navy, but it was supported, tomorrow it could be supported by cyber, space, Air Force, and similarly. So you're using the best of each service to have that better decision and faster decisions. So this is where we are moving, some things which I said, and repeats, multi-domain operations, a network kind of environment.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to highlight one issue which you brought up about the MV Ruin and the operations which are going on off the coast of Somalia, where our Indian Navy is operating. I'd like to just highlight the importance of what the Chief of Defense Staff has said. In that area, it's not only the Somalian piracy which is going on, pirates, it's also the Houthis who are blocking the Red Sea route through Bab al-Mandeb and everything. And what do you see there? You see the Indian Army, or the Indian Navy and the Indian Armed Forces are the only forces who are operating extensively out there, and they are the only force today acting internationally against piracy, this on ground. The US Navy and the UK Navy are operating largely against the Houthis. And there's one navy which is the biggest in the world, which has got a base in Djibouti. And have you heard of it? Yeah? What is it doing? Chup ke baitha hai. Okay? So, why I've highlighted this is the strength of what our armed forces are doing largely comes from places like this. Today, if that is the strength of our armed force, if all of you get together and all of us get together and contribute there, the way the CDS is trying to put across to us, we'll be at a different level.